All right, hi everybody. So I was thinking about our project, the really, really important big project that you're working on when it comes to helping other kids learn. Not only the kids in our class, but again, like I said, we're going to be publishing to a larger audience. And what I wanted to kind of hand you all is a process, and thinking about this, and because I'd been introduced to this process years ago, and I kind of forgot about it, and we kind of skipped a step. And the step that we kind of skipped is this step right here, this empathize. And under there, it says learn about your customers. So yeah, this is a process that companies use to design products or to invent solutions to problems. And you have a problem, right? You have this problem of how in the world are you going to teach a group of children that you know and then children that you don't know stuff. How are you going to do it? Well, the first step here is learning about your customers. Well, you somewhat know things about your customers because your customers are the people in our class. But one thing that you can do today and early next week is develop some forms to send out to ask people how they learn or do some interviews. Like, how do you like to learn? You should also be thinking about, though, what are the best ways to learn? So a lot of times kids will say like, oh, I learn best when it's fun. I mean, we like fun stuff. Doesn't mean we're learning. Just because we like something doesn't mean we're learning. A lot of times, I would imagine you've learned this years, learning can be difficult. It can be a hard thing. Sometimes it's not, the process isn't fun, but once you learn the thing, then it's fun. Once you have mastery over something, then you enjoy it. So if you hear a bunch of stuff about having fun and being fun, there should be some fun qualities to things, but the overall experience sometimes is not one like that. But do that. Empathize with your customers. Learn about them. What do they like? Do they like videos? Do they want to hear the audios? What kind of things do they like? And then you're kind of all in this thing, this define, ideate, prototype, test. So ideate is like brainstorming ideas. You've got kind of done that. You've defined what you're going to do. Prototype means to build something, and then test. So you can give it to students in our class to see what they think. Give it to your team, see what they think. What is doing well and what is not, and then you go back. So you test it to see what works, and then you go back to this ideate. Okay, and you try and fix things. What didn't work? What wasn't as good as you thought? And then you make another prototype and you test it. So we're going to be using this process, but I do encourage you this empathize step that we kind of skipped to kind of go back to that. And if you want to use Google Forms to do that, let me show you how to do that. So you go to just forms.google.com, or you can create a form in your Drive. Either way, I always like going to Forms. And then you just click on a blank form. And there's some options here. So on settings, you can have it collect email addresses if you want. You can restrict it to our school if you would like to do that. Those are things that I can do, or that you can do. You can title the form, and then underneath, if you want them to put in the name, you can do that. There's multiple choice questions. If you want to do open-ended questions, if you want them to pick things. So have fun with that. And then when you're finished, what you do, okay, you can insert photos, titles, videos, anything that you want. And when you're ready to send it to people, you click on this preview button, and that takes you to your actual form. And then, oops, you can't see the thing here. You just highlight the URL, you copy it, and then you paste it, maybe in Google Classroom, maybe in our Google Chat, and send it out. All right. Have fun today. I would expect to start seeing some forms being sent to interview kids about. You could also interview kids just by talking to them. That would be fine too. But again, what are you trying to accomplish? You're trying to teach so people learn about your topic. So that's kind of your guiding thought, is how do we do that? What do people think they want? Okay? All right, bye.